by Jim Bass Cars and Trucks.
Well, welcome back to KLST Weekend News, and starting off with the satellite the satellite and radar rather. Again, most of the activity has been well off in the northern plains, so pretty quiet for us here in the Concho Valley, and that's because, again, the moisture that's been moving in from the Gulf has stayed well off towards our east, and then the dry line's been sparking up some convection out towards our west, and we've kind of been stuck here in the middle with really nothing as far as rain's concerned. There's been some cloud coverage, but again, for the most part, dry. We're going to be watching for some of those rain chances over the next couple of days, but again, fairly quiet for us here in the Concho Valley. Still some sprinkles off towards the eastern parts of the Concho Valley. Again, not a whole lot as far as rain accumulation is concerned. The cloud coverage did keep us a bit cooler, only got up into the upper 80s. 88 our high, so again, just a bit below our average. Temperatures, overnight lows pretty much on the warmer side because of that cloud coverage. Helped to keep things a little bit warmer. Again, keeping all that warm air trapped in during the overnight hours. 72 degrees right now in downtown San Angelo, a little bit on the humid side with dew points in the mid 60s, and those easterly winds at 12 miles per hour. We did see some breezier conditions earlier today. Again, 70s for much of the area, a couple upper 60s in Coleman and Brady, 70 in Ayden, 70 in Menard as well, 72 in El Dorado. So again, cooling things off as we go into the overnight hours. Only going to be dipping just a couple more degrees as we get into the overnight. Again, dew points are on the higher side as well. It's because, again, that surge of moisture from the southeast and the east, and then the winds have died down a little bit. Still seeing some gusts up into the 20s right now. We did see some gusts up at the 30s earlier, but we're going to be watching for those winds to turn from the south as we go into your Monday. That's going to do two things. First thing it's going to do is cut down on the humidity. It's going to dry us out, as well as it's going to allow us to warm up a little bit. So we're going to get a little bit into a warming trend as you get into the week ahead. And then Tuesday, again, we'll continue to watch. Not as breezy on Tuesday, but still those winds start to die down just a little bit. And again, they'll be watching for that on Tuesday. Tonight, temperatures dipping into the upper 60s, 68, still hanging on to those humid conditions, and a slight chance for an isolated rain shower or two, those cloudy skies, and those southeasterly winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tomorrow, warming up, very similar to what we saw today. Temperatures in the mid-80s. An isolated storm or two possible. Kind of break that down here in the FUTURECAST, but we will see winds gusting up to 25 miles per hour at times, and then still hanging on to those rain chances, mostly for our evening time frame. Looking at the moisture tracker, again, as this high pressure begins to weaken, we'll start to see this tropical moisture slowly move off towards our east, and that means that dry line begins to move back over our area, and that's what's going to be bringing us those rain chances as well as some thunderstorm chances as we go into the early parts of next week. Going into Monday night, we can still see, again, some storms firing up towards the Panhandle, and we can still see some of those showers moving in along I-20 and for our northern parts of the Concho Valley, so places like Sterling City as well as Robert Lee. And then we're going to repeat that process again on Tuesday. Still mostly seeing our northern counties with the better chances of some rain. So again, we'll quietly see those things settle down as we go into Wednesday. We'll finally get to drying things out. Again, breezy for us on Monday, Tuesday, still hanging on to that 20% rain chance. Then we'll be drying out and warming things up into the 90s for the second half of the work week. And then we'll get another chance of some rain as we head into the later part of the week for Friday as well as Saturday, with just a 20% chance of rain. And again, for tonight's KLST weather trivia question, we've been going over all these full moons for the months as they've kind of come and gone. And this month, obviously, is May. So the nickname for the full moon is the flower moon, but there are also the corn planting moon as well as the milk moon. The worm moon is the actual, not a nickname, that's actually a nickname for the moon in March.